pH, pOH and pH scale. This is today's lesson. In this lesson, we are going to be acquainted with these terms. So let's get started. pH, pOH and pH scale. In the year 1909, a Danish chemist S.P.L. Sorensen first introduced the concept of pH. pH values indicate acidity, neutral and basicity of any substance. That is, pH value indicates whether the solution is acidic, basic or neutral. This concept was introduced first in the year 1909, a Danish chemist S.P.L. Sorensen. Here, P is lowercase, small letter. Again, this is subscript of hydrogen. Here, P is subscript of hydrogen. Not that hydrogen is power of P. P is written under the baseline. What does P stand for? German chemists claim that P stands for potence, which means power, concentration. Again, French chemists claim that P stands for puissance. What means the same? Power, concentration. So, pH means power of hydrogen. More accurately, pH means power of hydrogen ion. So here we can write pH equal sign will be along the baseline. Not that we will write in this way. Not like this. Rather, we will write in this way. Minus log of hydrogen ion concentration along the baseline. With this equation, we can calculate pH of any solution, any substance, and from the values of pH, we can decide that whether the solution is acidic, basic or neutral. When pH value is 0 to less than 7, then the solution will be acidic in nature. And its acidity increases towards 0. When pH values decrease from less than 7 to 0, then acidity of that substance increases. But when its value is 7, then the solution will be neutral. It has been discussed in detail in the next lesson. When pH value is 7, the substance will be neutral. But when its value is more than 7 to 14, then the substance will be basic in nature. pH value when more than 7 to 14, then the substance will be basic in nature and its basicity increases towards 14. So pH value indicates whether solution is acidic, basic or neutral. The concept was introduced first in the year 1909, a Danish chemist, SPL Sorensen. SPL Soren Peter Loritz, SPL Sorensen. This is all about pH. Equation of pH is, let us write again, along the baseline, negative logarithm of hydrogen ion concentration. This is definition of pH. pH definition. The negative logarithm of hydrogen ion concentration is called pH. Now, let us see what pOH is. Now, pOH, like pH, pOH is minus logarithm of hydroxide ion concentration. Negative logarithm of hydroxide ion concentration is called pOH. Here, P stands for power of hydroxide ion. pOH is nothing but it supports pH in this way. pH plus pOH is equal to 14. It has been discussed in detail in the next lesson. pH plus pOH is equal to 14. From this equation, we can calculate pH, by which we can say whether the solution is acidic, basic or neutral. Now, pH scale. pH value is 0 to 14. pH value 0 to 14. It means pH values remain between 0 and 14. But in some cases, pH value can be less than 0 and it can be more than 14. Here we will see the matter. Now let us see when it is 0 to 14. When concentration of proton is 1 molar. This is typically In laboratory, generally concentration of hydrogen ion is maximum 1 molar. Generally in laboratory. So in this case, what will be the value of pH? Log concentration of hydrogen ion minus log 1. This is 0. Log 1 is equal to 0. So when the concentration of hydrogen ion is 1 molar, then pH value will be 0. Now let us see when it will be 14. When concentration of hydroxide ion will be 1 molar. In laboratory, generally concentration of hydroxide ion will be maximum 1 molar. Now, what is pOH? Minus log of hydroxide ion concentration minus log 1. This is 0. When concentration of hydroxide ion is 1 molar, then pOH is 0. In this case, what is pH? pH plus pOH is equal to 14. We know this. Now, pH is equal to 14, pOH value 0. This is 0. So, it is 14. It means pH value 0 to 14. 0 to 14. We know that pH value can be less than 0 and more than 14. When? Let us see the matter. Suppose hydrogen ion concentration is 1.5 molar. Then what will be pH? Minus log of hydrogen ion concentration minus log 1.5. From calculator, we know that this is minus 1.8. pH value can be less than 0 when concentration of hydrogen ion is more than 1. When it will be more than 14. Suppose concentration of hydroxide ion is 1.5 molar. Then pOH is equal to minus log of hydroxide ion concentration minus log of 1.5. This is equal to minus 1.8. In this case, value of pOH is minus 1.8. Then what will be pH? pH plus pOH is equal to 14. Then pH is equal to 14. It will be plus on the right side 1.8, that is 15.8, which is more than 14. So pH scale is 0 to 14, but its value can be less than 0 and more than 14. pH, pOH and pH scale. Thank you very much.